cat. For falling off, I'm on my toes. It ain't shit, that was Chump Change. It is paid, folks. I don't sell guns, pussy nigga, I cherish mine. Used to have these niggas scared, now they terrified. BJ in the building watching. If it's real beef, I guarantee you ain't leaving here alive.
Back again, man. Broadcasting live from Detroit. This time we tapping in with the one and only Baby James, man. Bossy James, what's going on with you, bro?
What's going on, bro?
How the holiday season been treating you so far?
Everything been alright, man. Spending too much motherfucking money. Besides that, though, everything been alright, man.
For sure. So, man, definitely want to chop it up with you about your music. Somebody I got hip to a couple of years ago, but when I actually interviewed Lil Ron, shout out to Lil Ron, and I asked him who was the artist, or what was the song that kind of put him on the map as far as like in the Detroit rap scene.
Right.
He said it was Baby James's "Hate My Guts." He said after that his phone didn't start beating. You know, after that everybody wanted a track from him, so on and so forth. And that kind of, after I talked to him, man, it kind of made me go back and do my research a little bit, kind of refresh my memory and start listening to some of your old projects or whatever.
Right.
And get hip to your new music, so on and so forth. I know you plan to drop a project and all that type of stuff. We can get into all of that. But just, if you can just briefly reflect on that time and that period. I know you did the video, you was broadcasting, you was in the hospital after the whole robbery situation and all that type of stuff. I mean, just go back to that period of your life when you made that track.
That period of my life, man, it was crazy. It was like, man, everything was going good, like at that part of my life, man. I had just got a new truck and everything was going good, new jury and shit. And hate motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a club, somebody tried to take my glasses and run off with them and shit. I grabbed him, then he turned around, shot me and shit. So after that, it was just like, I'm like, damn, like motherfuckers I was fucking with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers hate my guts. I'm talking to my nigga Freaky, he like, man, these niggas hate your guts. Like, I'm like, fuck it. I went to Lil Ron. I actually already had the beats, like he sent me some beats and shit. Mm-hmm. So I actually like went through them, and then that one caught my ear. And took it to Helluva, and me and Helluva put it together. He engineered it. Actually, don't nobody even know Helluva engineered that. Hate My Guts.
Shout out to Helluva, man.
Yeah, he engineered it. He like, I ain't write shit. I went in there and I actually wrote it, but I actually went in the studio and like wrote the shit and dropped it like as I was in there. Like, so yeah, shout out to Lil Ron and Helluva for that though. But that was a Detroit classic, man. It's still a classic to this day. Like everybody bang that shit. Like that was like one of my first videos that did 100,000 views and shit. Like by myself, like you know what I'm saying, no promotion and shit like that.
So what makes you take that approach as far as like getting footage of you actually in the hospital for the video? Did you know it was gonna get that type of reception?
I didn't know it was gonna do that type of reception but that's just how I felt. I'm like, man, like, cause shit, that was like my third time getting shot, like third occasion getting shot. Like I was getting shot. Like I got shot 3 times, 3 separate times, 3 years apart. I got shot when I was 16. I got shot when I was 19. And that happened when I was 22. So I'm like, damn, like when I got shot 19, she like, I mean, I got shot 22 when I was about to do Hate My Guts and shit. She like, well, you turn 25, you need to be in the house, you know what I'm saying? That's what the surgeon said, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, you know, I'm young though. I'm like, I survived twice, so that third time, I'm like, damn, I might be, like, you feel me? I might be out here, so. Like, I woke up and I'm like, man, everybody calling me and shit, DMing me. It was like, Twitter was hot at that time and shit, so like, Twitter was going crazy, everybody was going crazy, man, so. I'm like, fuck it, call the cameraman. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about nothing, how everything was gonna go. I called the cameraman. People was on the internet talking shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So I put the song out, and the song went so crazy. I was already shooting a video, like I was fucked up shooting a video, but it wasn't done. But it was so much controversy on Twitter, I had to like shut some shit up. So I wound up just dropping the audio to it. And they was going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Then I wound up dropping the video probably about a week or 2 later or whatever like that, but yeah, though.
So in the midst of everything going on, what was the controversy?
The controversy, it was controversy motherfuckers that I already had problems with, and then it was controversy within my group that I was rapping with, Streets Are Us group. People that wasn't rappers, like, you know what I'm saying, hating and shit on they was hating on me and shit, so.
Somebody in your own camp.
Yeah. Well, we had our own camp. It was like some dick suckers that they had that was they people that they was hanging with a person that was in my camp. He was bringing them around us, so I wouldn't necessarily say that they was in my camp, but that's how they got close to me in my camp. You know what I'm saying?
Like somebody.
So everything kind of fell apart.
But it's all under the same umbrella, though.
Yeah, it was all under the same umbrella.
Association.
Yeah, so that kind of, and we was in the midst of making like Bandcamp 2 and shit, so it kind of made it hard for that to get done like that. You know what I'm saying? I was rocking with me, Snoop, Freaky, and VA. Those members of the camp. Like we still like we stuck together through the whole thing. They stuck with me through the whole thing and shit like that. But like as of now, like certain people and shit, like it ain't no love lost, you know what I'm saying? We done got older, we done chopped it up and shit like that. So like we really trying to put a movie together and shit, like tell the whole story about everything, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, so
because we've been doing this shit for a long time.
I got a couple of questions popping in my head. I'm gonna bounce around a little bit, but so because I know I've heard you mention Streets Are Us in your music. I've heard you mention Acting Bad.
Yeah.
Gang,
See, it was
and Say No More.
Yeah.
Right. So break that down. What's the difference?
All right. So Streets Are Us. That's a rap group that I started with. Me, Fat Snoop, Freaky, Skywalker, and Jack, and VA Michigan. That was our rap group, whatever. We dropped like about 4 mixtapes together. Then I dropped a solo mixtape together. I mean, by myself. Right. And then after all that happened, after the Hate My Guts and all that, I just started a whole new brand. Acting Bad, I was doing the clothes. Say No More Gang, I was doing the clothes, and everybody rocking jogging suits and shirts and shit. So I started a whole new brand. This was more like family, like with my cousins and shit like that. There wasn't really no outsiders. It was all like, you know what I'm saying? But Freaky Skywalker, he in it still, like, you know what I'm
saying? Okay. So going back, so you said you've been shot in 3 different occasions.
3 different occasions.
Were you shot multiple times in each incident? Or?
Yes. Well, when I was 16, I got shot once. When I was 19, I got shot about 3 times on the side. I got grazed in my head right here. And then when I was 22, I got shot in the stomach in a club for the glasses. So it was all different occasions, all different spots.
So, I mean, what was going on? Can you just briefly talk about the situation? I mean, so you're 16, you're not even an adult yet.
No, hell no.
You know what I mean? And you getting shot at, or you getting shot.
Yeah,
you know
that was really like, we was on the block shooting dice and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was on the block shooting dice, and it was a drive-by. So like, I was like the only one that kind of froze up and then ran and then I got shot and shit, you know what I'm saying?
So it wasn't even meant for you per
se. I wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? It was some little shit going on. Like a week before that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else got shot and shit, so I ain't gonna incriminate nobody, but but you know what I'm saying? Shit, street life shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's the same kind of.
But all that shit made me the man I am today, though. Going through all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I look at shit different and don't react to certain bullshit, you know?
Okay. I mean, I'm just 16, 19,
22. And I'm
29
right now.
You 29 years old?
I'm 29 right now.
Wow. But the last situation was when you was 22?
22.
And that situation was, did you have on some Cardis?
Yeah.
Because I've heard so many different artists and just people in general talk about how dangerous that can be to rock them, where you got to be a certain person to rock them, and people still try to snatch them out. So that's that serious around here. People get shot in a club over some glasses.
Yup, some glasses. Yup, some white buffs. Yup.
And those are worth what? $2,000.
$2,000 roughly. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how white you want them. You know what I'm saying? You want them real white with nothing, no gray in them or nothing. They gonna cost about $2,500. You know what I'm saying?
And somebody take your life over there.
Yeah, you get your life took over there. I actually still like one of my friends. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tanaya, man. Hippie Life on Instagram. She actually like brought me my glasses and shit to the hospital. Like I still had them. Like I grabbed them back like when we broke and shit. Like, but when I got out the hospital, I sold them bitches. Like I ain't even want to rock them for a minute after that. You feel me? And I just started back rocking them and shit. But yeah.
Sure. Man, let's take it back to the beginning though. So I'm curious to know about your childhood. Like I know we talked a little bit about your music, and I'm familiar with you as an artist. But on the outside looking in, I mean, for the viewers, who is Baby James? I mean, just talk a little bit about your upbringing. Was it like a two-parent household? Were you a good kid? Was it,
Baby James.
How was it coming up?
Yeah, well, it was coming up. It was my mom and my old dude. We was always in. I came from Hummer Projects. They redid them. They on Joy in Southfield, but I was raised in the Hummer Projects on Joy Road in Southfield. And my old dude and my dad, my mom, they was together. They split when I was like 7. Then my dad was staying on like 7 Mile. So every weekend, or I get suspended from school, I was on 7 Mile. So that's how I'm close with my 7 Mile people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my 7 Mile family. You know, but either way, and then my stepdad, he was a rapper. So
like a known rapper?
Yeah, he was a known rapper. They went by the World Players. He had a group, World Players. They had a song on Jesse James CD, on that Wild Mia West, that Never Leave Home Without It.
Okay.
So, and my mom do hair, so for one of her hair shows, they was rapping in it, so I had to rap in it. So I was 9 years old. My first time ever going to the studio was with Helluva. Like ever rapping, my first beat I ever rapped on was a Helluva beat. Like I was 9, so that was like 1999. And
what?
Yeah, that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? He'll call me his nephew to this day. Like I just finished up my new CD with him yesterday, but my first time in the studio was 9, so I've been doing it, and I always had a studio in my basement growing up. So
hold on. Let's pause right there. At 9, was Helluva who he? I mean, I know he's been respected and revered for years, but did you know then whose beats you was rapping?
No, Helluva used to be on Blade stuff back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he used to do stuff for Blade and stuff. Like, people don't know a lot of stuff that he did. Like, I was raised up around Helluva. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like my uncle. So, like him getting his name, like, you know, he was in a group, you know what I'm saying, Made West and shit. So they was all popping. My stepdad group, World Players, you got Made West, you got Lodge Boys, you got KA, you know what I'm saying, Street Lords, all that. So we was like the youngest coming up. Like I was already new to this shit. I was shy about the shit, but once people in school got to hearing shit, they wanted it. So I had to start recording CDs, bring them to school. I was giving them out. I ain't even want people to know I rap, but I always was a rapper though. People that I was hanging around, like, man, this shit sweet as hell. They like, you know what I'm saying? They wanted this shit. I was fucking 13, 14. So I always had it in me, you know what I'm saying? That's how I am now. Like, even like today, like, you know what I'm saying? Hell, like I took a lot of people to meet Helluva, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I took Dope Boys to go meet Helluva, like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you serious?
I took L.O.M to go meet Helluva. You know what I'm saying? Like I took a lot of Detroit artists. They'll tell you themselves, but like, you know what I'm saying? I went to go do a song one day and shit. Me and Kid from HBK from Dope Boys, I picked them up and shit. We went down to Hell. Then Hell like, damn, I heard some of y'all shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the next day we came. He like, all right, we're gonna do something tomorrow. So I did the Boy with Kid. So the next day we came back. He brought their whole clique, and we did that. I Be Going Hard on her. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that all played out. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm really like a staple in the Detroit rap game.
For sure. I mean, that's interesting because they have some classes together, Dope Boys and Helluva, like you said, L.O.M. I mean, he's worked with so many people, but I didn't know you played a key part in the introduction.
Yeah,
I mean,
I brought everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nigga P-Guttah. Yeah, he was like, damn, Helluva ain't answering my, he ain't answering my DMs and shit. So I, low key, crazy part about it, I went to go do Hate My Guts. I called P-Guttah. Him and Rudy came to the studio. I ain't even I just called him and told him to come up there. Actually, P-Guttah and Rudy had 8 and 8. They had a verse on Hate My Guts when I first did it. Guttah called me, wanted to do his verse over, and then Hell was like, "This sound like you just need to be you." So I would have never had the "It's BJ not the DJ" nigga that verse. That was never on there at first. So when Guttah wanted to do his shit over, I wound up just taking both of them off and then just put another verse on it.